Welcome everyone to River and Sea, where I am back here at Hlanuk with Halvarad to find out what we need to do next. I think the great company needs to start traveling swiftly, if you ask me.
I have bad news. We have found Ergathorn. He is dead.
Well, that's not good news, that's for sure.
One of the scouts of the Oathbreaker found Ergathorn's body this morning.
He found body hidden from a fall of rocks on the southern edge of the coombe. I think that he was ambushed from hiding, as Wadu was, though it is strange if he was not slain by sword, arrow, or bolt. He was killed by a hand, the life choked out of him. What? For now, his body is being kept in the Hall of Making to the northeast. You should examine Ergathorn's body to see if we can learn anything of his fate. Right. Well, let's go and find Ergathorn's body. There is the body just ahead. It is as Halvrad described. The man is wearing armor of Gondor and has no sword wounds on his body, but he is dead. You notice a scrap of parchment clutched in one hand, which you pry loose and read. To the Rangers. The dwarf has already told your foe much, and I fear that it will be enough to endanger not just your mind, but your delicate situation in Dunland as well. Things are not as he thought they were, but they soon will be. He has been slowed by his uncertainty concerning the errand of your company, but not stopped. They who swore the oath to Isildur at Erech, you know them and of their home beneath the Dwinberg, but you do not know that the number of them sought to flee their curse and came to hide in a place called the Forsaken Road, among the Lick Bluffs. If you could be made to fulfill their oath to your chieftain's forebearer, all might not be lost. Not all remember the old ways, but I do. For Ithil that was lost, and for all that was forgotten, I remain Ergathorn. So he's a descendant of the old Ithilians? I suppose that's possible. Are we going to do anything about this note I found on him?
He was unable to deliver that letter in life. He has done so in death.
I do not know who set upon him in the wilderness, far from safety, but I believe it was a foe of which he spoke, or an agent of that enemy. I believe now that Ergathorn's enemy is our enemy as well. But now at last it becomes clear. Whoever killed Ergathorn can move stealthily and strike without warning, but chooses to use neither sword nor bow. If this mysterious foe can move without the knowledge of his prey, he must have overheard our conversations. If he too speaks with Nar, that could be the source of the dwarf's information, but twisted into a form unbeknownst to Nar himself. Well, it's easy for something to be unbeknownst to Nar himself, but someone very, very stealthy. You mean like the dead, perhaps? And it all comes back to the Oathbreakers. Speaking of the dead, is Ergathorn right? Could they be compelled to fulfill their oath? If we can learn that this is possible within the Forsaken Road, that will be a great boon to Aragorn. Speak to Radanir at our campsite in the grove of trees east of Hlanuk. Tell him that I want this investigated. We are to walk the Forsaken Road. I am sure absolutely nothing bad can come out of that. What do you think of this idea?
We must learn if Aragorn can compel the Oathbreakers to fulfill their oath.
If Ergothorn is right, a number of Oathbreakers fled from the Dwemerberg after Isildur cursed them and left Gondor. They traveled through the trackless wilderness seeking to escape the curse and came at last to the Lich Bluffs. Did they find what they sought? Or did they come to realize that there was no escaping the curse? I do not know. But if we can find the Forsaken Road where this group finally remained, we may learn something to our advantage. We may learn if Aragorn can compel them to fulfill their oath. I'm just thinking about this name called the Forsaken Road because, well, that doesn't exactly tell me that things are coming out bright and sunshine, if you ask me. I have spoken with Road, the scout who found Orgothav's body. He knows where the entrance of the Forsaken Road is and will show us the way. Talk to me when you're ready, and I will assemble a group of rangers to investigate. Okay, let's go and travel the Forsaken Road and the echoes of the dead.
We have come to walk the Forsaken Road, where a group of Oathbreakers sought to escape their curse. Is it possible that Aragorn might compel them to fulfill their oath? We seek to learn if it is so.
Well, I don't know if Aragorn is here or not. Well, he's definitely not here. We know he's on the other side of the mountains. This is an evil place, Pine Sea, and the dead of it lies like a cloud upon the limbs, and so cold, I should think that I will never be warm again. This is a place of the dead, kept by them throughout the long years. Will they rally to Aragorn's cause? We must learn if it be so. All right, so stay alert. We do not know what we will find along the Forsaken Road. These men seek they must labor under Isildur's curse. What ceaseless toil of their cowardice is here? Hold! I feel a presence here. Yeah, I feel a need to bring out a hope token if I've got one. Do I have a hope token? Ah. Show yourself! Oh, okay, so got a +5 token up, I guess. Who dares disturb this place? Who dares venture where only the dead may walk? The living may not pass. This road is not for you. Turn back! Turn back while you still have the power to do so. Only the dead may walk this forsaken road. Come, my brothers, come see these wayward children. Hobbit, not a child. Oh, well. Well, that's not what they mean, I guess. Who dares disturb the restless dead? I dare! And what is it to us? Why should the dead care who you are? Why, because my chieftain is the heir of him to whom you took your oath. Stay on your guard, Pine Sea. These men are without honor. We are here to listen to their words, but we must remain cautious. Do you acknowledge the right of Isildur's heir to hold you to your oath? You had not just worthy of speaking, weak child. If you can defeat me, perhaps Bray too will listen to your claim. Well, is everyone all right? I think so. You see now our strength? We are not to be trifled with, Mjolnir. You can't defeat me! Sorry, I tried to do that with the goblin accent. Didn't quite succeed on that. Have you had enough, Mariner? Your honor is gone, and only my chieftain can return it to you. That remains to be seen, warm blood. Well? The Dunedain and their allies will not be cowed by the likes of you, Oathbreaker! I desist, Dunedain. For now. Wonderful. You fight passing well for a child. Britau will want to speak with you. Britau always wants to speak with those who are brave this road. Keep to the chasm to your right, and you will find him. Alright, so we will find Britau. Okay. Whether this is a good idea or not, well, okay, we already know it's not a good idea, but that's beside the point. I mean, where's the adventure in sticking to only the good ideas? Alright, okay. Now, in relation to whether or not it's a good idea to jump into that chasm there, I think we will not test all bad ideas. I mean, there are certain limits to foolery. Some limits, I think. Oh, I see a banner. Oh, I will presume that this is Ritao. It was unwise of you to come here, warm bloods. This place belongs to the dead who do not rest, and all your kind who stray there perish. Your perish. Oh, wonderful. Well, all who stray here belong to the dead. Oh, hi, Candide. You came to this place to escape your curse, Britau, and you brought these men with you. But there is no escape, and you will never know peace until you fulfill your oath. I will consider what you have to say. This seems to be a good sign, Pine Sea. If the Oathbreakers will fulfill their oaths to Isildur, we will command any army the like of which has never been seen in Middle-earth. Surely victory will not be far behind. Yes, I'll consider, but only if you can stand against the dead. Oh, boy. Yeah. Sounds typical. Witness the strength of the Dunedain and their allies. Yes, I am filled with fear of you. Perhaps these others will do. Somehow I think that was a little bit fun. Nothing like having sarcasm from the dead. I mean... Okay, there you go. How's that? Can you give a non-sarcastic answer? Ritao, enough of this! We need prove nothing to you. I think you do! Okay, well, that was a less sarcastic answer, I guess. Rude! There you go. We did not come here to entertain your careless whims, Oathbreaker, and yet you do it so admirably. Come, my kin, slay them. Wonderful. Really? Okay. End this, Britau! I command you to end this! I need not listen to your commands, warm blood! Ah. Ha. Timed it right that time. Hold! I have the authority to command you and all your kind, Ritao. For I am the heir of Isildur. Oh, what evidence do you have that this is so? Only this, the ring of Barahir, the heirloom of Isildur's line. I see. We will fulfill our oath at last, that the heir may lift the curse. Tell your men. Ah, but that's not the ring of Barahir, and you're not the heir of Isildur. Oops. Okay, so those rings were not as effective as the Rangers had hoped. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oops. Okay, well, run away, run away, run away. Oh, for a moment there I thought I took a wrong turn. I don't know how I could possibly take a wrong turn, but okay. What happened? All of a sudden, the Oathbreakers fell upon us, and we have only driven them off for a moment. We have to get out of here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Where's Conde? I have not seen him yet. Uh-oh. I'm afraid, sir, that was a fiasco.
We knew there would be hardship on our road, but to happen so soon. Go to Coroner and tell him we are done with Sudrugund and done with Nar.
It is time that we made ready to leave once again, and we want every ranger ready to depart. We have lost too many of our number to foolish detours. This is enough. Go to Sudrugund and tell Coroner that it's done. We ride at first light. I do not care what Nar may know, or of what Aragorn was afraid. I thought that we could attain some secret, some new wisdom that would be of use to Aragorn when we came to last to him in Rohan, but I was wrong. There is no secret weapon, no easy victory. Go to Coroner and tell him that we are done with Zirgodun and done with Nar. I think your orders on this are very crystal clear. We have orders to sail off in the morning.
I will follow Halvarad's orders, but I will not leave until I have some answers.
After the disaster of the Forsaken Road, I strode through the coombe and collected the ingredients for the strange-smelling brew. Kibel Luz, Nijam Mujdu, and Huwart Hurs. Frithgeir did not want to, but at the end I gave him no choice, and he has brewed the drink and given it to Nar. Hurry! Go now to Nar and ask him once again how he knows of the Oathbreakers. Ask him how he knows the words of Elrond concerning the paths of the dead. Ask him why my friends are dead. Go, Pisces. We will leave Sudrugund, but first I want to know why all this had to happen. Well, alright, I will find Nar and see what he has to say. Oh, hold on. I hear him down this way. Oh, there he is. Can it go this way? Ah, here's a one-ring Nar. Hello. How did you know of Elrond's words?
I did not know the words of Elrond were a secret. My friend knew of them.
My friend spoke at length concerning the futility of traversing the paths of the dead. Nar breathes deeply of the strange-smelling brew, and he smiles quizzically at you. He seemed much that perhaps you should have remained hidden. It's true, but when he speaks of a thing, I confess, it seems foolhardy to disagree or debate with him on it. He has a curious way about him, this friend I met in the mines. I thought it strange to see him there, but he said that Hirluf brought him down. Nar's brow creases in thought. But that's odd. Herluf went south to Ziegel-Jabal and hasn't been here for years. I wonder when he let my friend into the mines. Oh, okay. He could get that thought together now that he has to brew, I guess. Yeah, he couldn't have. Sounds like your friend isn't very reliable. So, who did you meet in this mine, this friend of yours?
Why, Saruman the White, of course. I thought you knew.
Nar does not seem to notice my shocked expression. He has long been a friend of my family, of course. He is the very wisest of the wise, it is said, and I agree. And Nar finally seems to notice your shocked expression, and as you hastily explain to Saruman's treachery, Nar waves his hands impatiently. There must be some mistake. Saruman has always been a friend to the dwarves, and though the long years he has told us a great deal of what would otherwise remain hidden, the wizard has not betrayed us. There must be some mistake. You seem to think that he's done something wrong, but I can tell you that I certainly have not. Okay. What exactly did you tell Saruman?
He was very interested in the Rangers, of course.
And is also interested in the Dunlendings who live nearby. He wanted any maps of cave systems and dwarf mines that I could bring to him from the library. That's why he was going into the library, looking for cave maps and cave systems. He said that he was trying to protect the Dunlendings from massive gatherings of Uruks, and so he was. You saw the group that attacked us here. You mean the entire reason for the Uruks was to convince him, Nar, that he was being sincere? Oh, good grief. Did he say anything about Ergothorn?
He never spoke of anyone called Ergothorn to me.
He did speak occasionally of someone doing his work in the lands of Enedwyth, Dunland, and Rohan, but whether he was talking about the same person or more than one, it was never clear to me. It is not a place of this dwarf to question a wizard. Well, we know you're sending people all over the place because we had that woman that we met in Swanfleet who was doing his work. And there, of course, was that Boromir talked about this person named Wormtongue that seemed to be maybe connected with it. The distant expression of Nar usually wears has been replaced by shrewd glare. He is still under the effect of the strange-smelling brew, but that clarity may not last long. Okay, well, I think I've gotten answers to all of my questions. I think someone's not going to be happy about this.
I cannot believe this. We have played right into Saruman's hands.
The traitor Saruman has been influencing our errand without our knowledge, and we have played right into his hands. This stage of our journey, this investigation into the mystery posed by Nar is over. Halbrad's right. The next stage of our journey will take us south into Dunland, likely towards war and danger, right beneath the shadow of our enemy, but it does not matter. What matters is that we journey. For good or ill, the Grey Company will continue on its road. This detour means that our enemy knows that we are coming. We must hope that he does not know why, but if he does, perhaps that knowledge will cause him to make a mistake, to make some error that he will regret. Our friends have perished. Our hopes for the future must not die with them. The Grey Company will ride again, and soon. You will come with us if you wish to do so. I will not blame you for changing your mind, for this road will be hard. Ooh, I do get something for this. I get leather gauntlets of a hill watcher. Ooh. Really? That's it? Oh well. Ready to go?
We have delayed too long already. I am ready to go.
Return to Halbrad in Hlanuk, and we will decide how best to proceed south into Dunland. We will leave this place behind, and none too soon. If we had left earlier, we could have left with Candace and my fallen brothers, and not without them. So, it is time to go back to Hlanuk, which is where you'll find me in the next episode of River and Sea.